P is for profits, and Alphabet has them in large measure. Google's parent company pulled in more than $21 billion in revenue in the last 3 months of 2015. It's up 18% from the year before. And across the whole year, an astonishing $74.5 billion came in from Google. Now, there were losses of $3.6 billion from the so-called other bets. Alphabet has passed Apple and is now the world's most valuable company this afternoon. And you can see the two have been coming together. If you look at this map from CNN Money, this graph, you see them getting closer and closer and closer. And today, they actually moved past each other. Shelly Palmer is host of Shelly Palmer Digital Living, is here with me now.
Hey, Richard.
We'll do the market in a moment. Where's the money coming from?
Core businesses. Google's core businesses have just been explosively profitable.
Which is search.
Yeah, I mean, search. The mobile searches have exceeded desktop searches. They have got their mobile advertising ideas coming together a little better than they had in the past. The core businesses at Google have been astonishing.
Right, but if it's not just to be a one-horse town, what else is making money there?
They have this group called Other Bets, and it showed that they spent a little extra money.
$3.6 billion they lost on that. What's Other Bets?
Well, Other Bets, Next, Google Fiber, their ability to end death, to wire the world with crazy projects. Look, they are trying to be as innovative a company as you can possibly be, and so the street generally hates it when you make investments on things that are long shots or moonshots, as you called them before. But in practice, without that, you can't have progress and innovation. And Google has positioned itself to be one of the most innovative companies in the world. So it's going to cost a little.
Well, yeah, but if you look at the Apple strategy, it's sort of very clear. You know, you've got your iPhone, you've got your Macs, but everything moves out from there. Google seems to be more random in its other bets.
Google's going to bring you the internet. Google is causally related to the size of the connected world. So if you add another billion people, if you connect another billion people to the public internet, Google will profit. They're going to causally get bigger. The things they're doing that are the other bets aren't quite as causally related to the growth of the internet, which is fairly predictable. So look, I agree with you. But there's no cause for concern. When I look at Google, I see their core business as being super strong, and they're allowed to be. And I also see their spirit of innovation just on display in every way possible.
So now let's look at that graph again. Yeah. And we see two titans, because the issue is whether or not Apple has lost its way. I mean, if you look at the fall in the share price, are you laughing with or are you laughing at me?
I'm kind of laughing at you, Richard. I love you, but these are apples and alphabets. They're not apples and apples. Apple itself has an end-to-end hardware idea. It's an ecosystem that goes from place to place. It's a very different strategy than Google, which does have some hardware in its life, but mostly is a software company and a search company. They all are trying to do the same thing, which is to aggregate a lot of people by giving them immense value. And both companies have a different strategy for doing it. And to look at Apple and go, gee,
but now Alphabet is the most valuable.
It is this week.
This week,
and it's because they had a great quarter, and Apple had a great quarter. Here's what I think is going to happen. The endpoints of data-rich companies are going to show us the way, and both of these companies are super data-rich, so let's give them both a little bit of a shot.
Shelly Palmer, thank you very much indeed. Shelly, laughing with and at, and now it's time for us to have some business on the move.